What if Adobe never existed? Imagine a world where creativity is on life support. No Photoshop, no Premiere Pro, no Illustrator. You can't edit photos, design logos, or make a professional video without hours of frustration. That's what happens when Adobe doesn't exist. First up, remember that selfie you took last week where you had a perfect hair day, but a random pigeon photobombed you in the background? Without Photoshop, you're stuck with that pigeon forever. Want to remove your ex from a vacation photo? Sorry, that's a painful memory you have to live with. Memes wouldn't look polished, and every single social media influencer will be posting raw, unedited photos. Scary, right? Let's say you started a new business and you need a sleek logo that makes you look like a professional. No Illustrator means you're back to trying your hand at drawing it yourself with a crayon. Good luck handling that over to a client. You'd be living in a world where every logo looks like it was made in Microsoft Paint. Yeah, I said it. Paint. Remember that Marvel movie you love? Without After Effects, Iron Man will look like he was made out of tin foil, and Thor's lightning will be, well, non-existent. Can you imagine watching a superhero movie where the most powerful special effect is a smoke machine? Yeah, that's what you'd be stuck with. And for video editors, life would be a nightmare. No Premiere Pro means that beautifully edited wedding video or that snappy, those smooth YouTube videos you binge watch. Without Premiere Pro, you'd be watching choppy, poorly edited videos that make every transition look like a PowerPoint slide. That makeup tutorial, it's now a makeup disaster. Hollywood would be in chaos. And your TikToks, let's not even talk about it. But it's not just the creatives who are hurting. Ever had to sign a contract with Adobe Acrobat? You just click sign, send, done. Without it, you're printing, signing, scanning, emailing, and then praying the file doesn't bounce back because the attachment is too large. Fax machines might make a comeback. Yikes! Enjoy the paper cuts. Without InDesign, publishing takes a huge hit. Magazines layouts, brochures, book designs, they all look like someone threw text and images into a blender. Creating a multi-page layout is back to being an ordeal. Good luck trying to format a 200-page catalog in Microsoft Word. You'll need it. Without Adobe XD, app and web designs are in shambles. UX UI designers have no efficient ways to prototype or test interfaces. Want to design a new app? Get ready to build everything from scratch with clunky, outdated tools. Your favorite apps and websites, they'll be confusing, slow, and frustrating to navigate. You'd be yelling at your screen more than usual. Buttons will lead nowhere, links will be impossible to find, and don't even think about trying to figure out where the checkout button is in your favorite online store, if you can even find a cart. No Adobe Dreamweaver means web designers are back to writing code in basic text editors. Dreamweaver's visual interface make it easier to build websites, but without it, you'd need a PhD in HTML just to make a basic web page. And without Code Fusion, Adobe's web application development platform, a lot of server-side functions would be missing in action. Editing a batch of photos in seconds? That was Lightroom's magic. Without Lightroom, every picture you've ever taken looks like it was shot through a potato. Want to fix the lighting? Adjust exposure? You're back to squinting at complicated settings, trying to figure out why everyone in the photo looks like a ghost. And your Instagram feed? It's not looking great. For animators, no Adobe Animate means the world of 2D animation just took a nosedive. All those charming animator short and interactive website animations, they're not happening. Flash animations, back when they were big, wouldn't exist either. You're back to animating with stop motion or basic drawing tools. Enjoy the hours of extra work. Ever listen to a podcast that sounds so smooth you could fall asleep to it? Well, without Adobe Audition, you'd hear every awkward pause, weird ref, and background door bark that your favorite host desperately tried to hide. Need to whip up a quick design for social media? Without Adobe Spark, now Adobe Express, you're stuck trying to make Instagram posts, YouTube thumbnails, or Pinterest pins in apps that don't even have templates. Social media marketing will be in shambles, and influencers will be relying on the limited design skills of apps not built for creativity. And let's not forget Creative Cloud itself. No Adobe Creative Cloud means no easy access to all these amazing tools. Instead, you'd be buying individual licenses for each piece of software, assuming they even exist, and downloading them one at a time. Collaborating on projects? Forget about it. Without cloud storage, you're emailing files back and forth like it's 1999. Oh, and did I mention you have no place to store or back up your files? Enjoy losing all your work when your computer inevitably crashes. No Adobe stock means designers and marketers are left scouring the web for stock images. And let's be real, most of them aren't great. Finding high-quality, royalty-free images to use in your projects? Just forget about it. You're back to taking your own photos or using generic clip art. E-learning takes some major hits without Adobe Captivate. No interactive online courses, no easy-to-use tools for creative instructional videos or training materials. The world of online education becomes a lot less engaging, and employees and students are stuck with boring PowerPoints and PDFs. Learning new skills is going to be like sitting through an 8-hour lecture in monotone. And for those of you in the document cloud world, without Adobe Sign, electronic signatures aren't a thing. Contracts, business agreements, and even day-to-day office approvals are stuck in the dark ages of printing, signing, scanning, and emailing back. Your inbox is going to fill up fast with attachments. Now think about the economic impact. Adobe is a multi-billion-dollar company, a staple of the tech industry, and the cornerstone of creative professional workspaces. Without it, the tech stock market loses one of its most reliable players. Countless design firms, advertising agencies, and creative professionals who depend on Adobe tools would struggle. Productivity plummets, and entire industries, from graphic design to video production to marketing, are forced to find awkward, outdated alternatives. Pop culture would also take a hit. Without Adobe's Creative Suite, those iconic posters, album covers, and designs wouldn't look half as good. Internet culture, driven by slick memes and viral videos, would be stuck in the past. There would be no cutting-edge tools to bring these ideas to life, and we'll be missing out on a lot of the creativity that shapes our world today. After walking through this chaos, one thing's clear. Without Adobe, the world would be a creative disaster. Next time you fire up Photoshop, send off a PDF, or smooth out a video in Premiere, just remember, we live in a world where Adobe does exist, and thank goodness for that. Hit that subscribe button if you agree, and let's keep creating, because now we know what the alternatives looks like. And it's not pretty.